Hi guys, one of the lamest theist responses, well I say theist, it's always Christian, isn't it? It's never Muslims who say this. One of the lamest Christian responses to people who tell them that they're atheists is, you're not really an atheist, you just want to be able to do evil things, or breaks God's law or whatever. And it really is such a weak answer. It can be refuted on so many levels, but I guess the simplest is that you don't choose what you believe. You may choose to follow a path of investigation that leads to a conclusion, but you don't choose how compelling you find that evidence or not. For me, the most compelling reason, probably the two things that led me to cease believing in God, were one, that the actions that I saw were incongruous with the behaviour of somebody who supposedly loved me, and two, the complete lack of any genuine interaction. I realised that everything that I ascribed to God was just my mind creating the hand of God where none existed. I was never actually hearing a voice back, I was never actually seeing someone, and any feeling of well-being I got just came from the comfort of fooling myself that there was a God there. So it really is a very weak argument to make, and I think is made by somebody who really just is unable to empathise. But I'm not really going to go into that very much. I just wanted to talk about a movie actually that I saw a while ago, which I think must surely have been made by a Christian, called Episode 50. The Christian's not called Episode 50, the movie's called Episode 50. And in Episode 50, the basic premise, I'm gonna completely spoil the movie if you've not seen it, so you might want to stop watching at this stage if you actually want some surprise. It's a crappy movie, to be honest, so it's a mercy spoiler here. So the premise of the movie is that a film crew is employed to go to some haunted house, the most haunted place in America, to see if there's any truth to the paranormal. And the person who's hiring this film crew is a guy who's incredibly rich, but he's lived a really bad life. He's I can't remember what he's done now, raped women or who knows what. But all of his wealth can't save him, and there's a real morality tale to it underlying it. And I really hate it when they do that, when you have what purports to be a mainstream movie, but it's really infused with backdoor morality, and not just basic human decency morality, but this kind of this religious soaked reality. Morality, for goodness sakes, think before you talk. Anyway, so this guy has hired this film crew, and their idea is that they have to go to this incredibly haunted house and find out if there's any truth to the supernatural or the paranormal. And then when they turn up to do the filming, they are greeted by another crew who are all Christians, and they all believe absolutely that that God's real and the supernatural, blah blah blah. And there's the whole movie is about this tension between them. I say the whole movie, and in actual fact, within 10 minutes of the movie, they discover the paranormal's true, and there's no doubt about it. And the whole movie becomes a quest to survive, really. And that's why it's a shit movie, because it could have been a much more subtle build-up to them discovering the paranormal. I have to admit that I'm a sucker for movies about for horror movies, really low-key horror movies. I don't enjoy being terrified, but I enjoy being chilled a little bit, I guess. The movie really should have been about this conflict between the believers and the non-believers about whether there was a supernatural, not a conflict about how to deal with the supernatural that's killing them all. But anyway, be that as it may, fairly quickly on they do discover that it's all true, and then it comes to this final conflict where it's them against the, you know, the ultimate forces of evil or the devil or whatever, and they barely survive, and then they give the footage back to the employer, and the final scene, this is the reveal, I guess, because you don't discover at this stage that his motivation for it, but the big reveal is him looking at the footage and crying because he realises that it's all true and there's nothing he can do about, you know, that he's definitely going to hell, which is really lame anyway, because if he was suddenly convinced by it, he would know the biblical truth that it's never too late to repent, and he could, since, you know, I guess that comes to the whole dichotomy of belief in the first place, that we are not atheists because we choose to be atheists. We're atheists because we lack compelling evidence, and if there were compelling evidence to be believers, we'd be believers. What we did with that belief would be a different matter, but the fact is that there just hasn't been that evidence. So, you know, I think was it maybe Ricky Gervais said, if there's a God, why did he make me an atheist? And I think that's absolutely true. If there's a God, why didn't he make himself more apparent? Why did he create the reason to disbelieve him and then not put sufficient evidence there that he does exist? Anyway, guys, just a quick little thought there. So I hope you enjoyed it. You take care. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please take the time to rate and comment, and it would mean a lot to me if you would subscribe. Thank you.